Welcome into the Alabama Football Report. We're breaking down some recruiting news, rumors, updates, etc. And we begin with a player who you've heard of, or at least his name. That is Dre Kirkpatrick Jr., the son of former NFL player and Alabama corner Dre Kirkpatrick. I guess now it's Dre Kirkpatrick Sr. From that perspective. He's picked up an offer, Jr. has, from the Crimson Tide and from Nick Saban. Kirkpatrick Jr. got the offer after an Alabama training camp. I don't know about you guys, but I grew up watching Dre Kirkpatrick play football, and now his kid's about to be a college football player. That makes me feel super old, even though I'm only 30. That makes me feel old there. So how are you guys feeling in light of Dre Kirkpatrick's son getting an offer and his recruitment, all that stuff? They're like, I'm watching Chris Henry's kid be a recruit as well. It's just I just feel old all of a sudden there. How you feeling? You feel young still? Type in Y for young. Do you feel old? Type in O for old. Let's look more now at the Dre Kirkpatrick recruiting situation. Now, I will make note here, he's being recruited as a cornerback, or he's listed as a corner on 24/7 Sports, being recruited by the Crimson Tide as a safety. He's the number 45 player from the state of Alabama, and outside the top 1,000, which I find interesting from two standpoints. One, this is a notable name. It's the son of a former NFL player, outside the top 1,000, but is still drawing a lot of interest from various SEC programs. Alabama is now in Kirkpatrick's top 5, so says the standpoint from On3, who kind of spoke with Dre Kirkpatrick after the offer there, right? You've got the Auburn Tigers, which I don't know how Senior feels about that one. That would be a pretty big rival from that standpoint. You've got Arkansas, Missouri, Mississippi State. There's a lot of balancing to be figured out there. Here's what Dre Kirkpatrick Jr., I'm just going to call him Junior for ease of this going forward, since we're going to talk about his dad too. It felt real good, he said, about the Alabama offer. I've been working a lot, and it paid off. It's just motivating me to keep going. I feel like I can do whatever I want now. It's definitely given me a boost. We'll spend some more time on this topic here, but will Dre Kirkpatrick Jr. end up at Alabama? A for yes or B for no. It is today's pinned comment, so if the ad comes here on YouTube, take advantage of it. Head down there and let us know. A for yes, B for no. He was also asked about by On3. How does Dad feel about this? His alma mater getting offered. And this is Alabama, by the way. This is not just like, I don't want to be mean to Georgia Tech, but this is not like UAB offering the son of one of their great players, one of their NFL players. It's Alabama. There is still a standard that must be met. Dre Kirkpatrick Jr. said, it looked like he was relieved. He always knew it was going to happen, but he just didn't know when. We always knew once they saw me, they would give me the offer. He wants me to go wherever I want to. I feel like I can carve my own path. I'm going to do whatever is best for me and for my future, whatever program fits me. I always try not to compare myself to my dad because we're totally different players. At the age I am, I'm way bigger than he was in college. He was a speedy, lanky cover corner, real good in man. I feel like I'm more aggressive. I can play over the top or down at safety. I'm not scared to hit. Just a lot of stuff that is different. We will keep you guys covered on everything going on around Alabama football recruiting. Dre Kirkpatrick Jr., we're getting closer to another dead period. Some more notable players still potentially to commit soon. We'll break down Amari Jefferson, Demarcus Riddick here in a little bit. But if you want more free Alabama videos with 37 days, a month and change, finally, until real football is back. We've got some great stuff planned for you this season. Make sure you guys are subscribed, youtube.com/RollTideTV. Amari Jefferson updates here as he's getting closer to his own commitment time frame. He's going to commit on August 5th. That'll be announced on the On3 YouTube channel. He is down between Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama, but only 2 schools are getting final visits from Jefferson. He's going to be in Knoxville on Friday and then Tuscaloosa on Saturday. Given the top 3 is, again, Bama, Georgia, and Tennessee, and given the fact that 2 of those schools are getting visits, you would go, hey, maybe that's a clear sign who the top 3 are. Now, Jefferson currently is committed to Tennessee. Not, however, as a football player. Despite being a 4-star recruit, number 209 overall, ranked as number 16 athlete, he'll probably play receiver. That's where Bama wants him, by the way, is at receiver. Jefferson is actually being recruited as a baseball player as well. He's pledged to Tennessee baseball, potential to be a 2-sport star in college, which doesn't happen that much. The timing does make it work for baseball and football there. But Tennessee and Alabama, you would think, appear to be the betting favorites. Georgia might have fallen down a little bit from that perspective. So we'll wait and see early in August for where Jefferson ends up committing. Both Alabama and Tennessee are in the top 10 of the 2024 recruiting class ranking. Some changes since last time we visited this outside the top 6, really. Top 5 stays the same. Bama's at number 5, 15 commits. That is a lighter class. Yeah, I mean, you get your 10 commits behind Georgia. You could add a bunch of 3 and 4-star recruits to Bama's class, and they'd be right up there at number 1 with Georgia. It's a quality versus quantity. This is a 24/7 Sports composite rankings that has always tended to favor the volume classes. Georgia, Michigan, Penn State. Tennessee's got 18 commits. Clemson, USC in the top 10 as well. Fully expect Bama to add more premium players, as they always seem to do. But where exactly will they end up finishing in the 2024 recruiting rankings? Will they end up being number 1? Will Georgia edge them out and finish at number 2? Get your predictions in for me in the comments section right now. Where does Alabama finish in the 2024 recruiting rankings? Go get those predictions in right now in the comments section. We had spent a lot of time, maybe not a lot of time, but a decent amount of effort was given to the possibility of a Demarcus Riddick flip. I thought he was going to end up at Alabama. The buzz was really positive he was going to flip from Georgia, and he did flip to Georgia, to an Alabama state school. Or school in the state of Alabama, I should say, but it was Auburn. Riddick ends up becoming a Tiger, not a member of the Crimson Tide. Alabama was among the finalists to land Demarcus Riddick. It was Bama, Georgia, and Auburn. In the end, he goes to Auburn. The Crimson Tide do have some linebackers in this class. They are still looking for another one. And I will make note, the inclination of, hey, this might not end up going Bama's way, kind of laid the groundwork last Sunday when it was reported they made an offer to Tristan Jernigan, who right now is committed to Texas A&M. He's a 5-star recruit, kind of the vibe of, minimum, Riddick did not tell Bama he was going to commit to them in advance because they wouldn't put the offer out knowing the deadline was coming there. So keep an eye on Tristan Jernigan. We'll see if Bama makes any other pushes for more linebackers here in the coming days and weeks and months until National Signing Day. So make sure you guys are subscribed for more free Alabama football YouTube videos right here on the Alabama Football Report.